What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Retro Deadite, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at an upcoming 4K Steelbook release for It Came From Outer Space. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're on Amazon, but this is a wide release. You can go on any online retail site. But we're looking at It Came From Outer Space, limited edition Steelbook, 4K Ultra HD, plus Blu-ray, plus digital. So this is a 2-disc release. This is being put out by Universal with a price tag of $29.99, which isn't too bad, to be honest. And the release date is May 5th, 2026, so a little bit over a month away. And this was announced about 3 weeks ago as well. So let's get into it and see what they gave us with this one. So my first impression, and I haven't seen this film at all either. I know what it's about, but I haven't seen it. So my first impression when I seen this one is I actually really like it. I think there's great use of space. I like the different colors they have going on with the purple up top and then like the really bright desert colors going on in the bottom. I like the placement of the title. I like the facial expressions and like the postures of the cast that's looking at what, you know, obviously crash landed. Something crash landed, they're looking at it, and they're pretty much like in awe. I like all of it. I think it all blends in really well. And this whole time you have this other creature in the background that's just kind of watching them from, you know, from the shadows, and they don't even realize it. And it's cool. I just think it all works really well together. And then, yeah, like I said, great use of space. It really does make it feel like you're looking at something science fiction. It's really, really heavy on the science fiction. And then the back artwork is really dope in my opinion as well. Again, more science fiction vibes. You have this like shooting star asteroid right here. You have this couple that is obviously, well, I don't know, it's not obvious, but I'm pretty sure they were stargazing, and you know, that's what happens. They're stargazing, something crash lands, and they go to check it out. But yeah, it captures all that in the back and the front, and I think it works really, really well. It's really cool. There's a lot to look at, and again, great use of space as well, and cool colors and blend of colors. Again, I don't know if anything's gonna be you know, what's gonna be a matte finish or what's gonna be a gloss finish. I would imagine it'd be glossy, and or if anything's gonna be embossed or debossed. There's no slip cover with it or any like rigid casing or anything like that. And then here's the inside artwork. Again, very, very heavy on the desert vibe, with the bigger desert vibe on the inside, in my opinion, than the front and the back. That's like more space heavy. But yeah, this is more of a desert vibe. And then you have this object, creature, egg thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something in the background over there that's shining bright. And I think, again, I just think it works really, really well. It's really sick. So all around, 2 thumbs up for the front, back, and the inside. Now, let's take a look at the special features. This does come with the It Came From Outer Space in 3D version. It's on the Blu-ray only, but the fact that it comes with the 3D version of the film is really, really cool. The universe, according to Universal, a future commentary with film historian Tom Weaver, and a theatrical trailer. So, some pretty cool special features. Let's see, that's pretty much everything right there. And then here's the spine. I didn't really talk about the spine much, but the artwork just kind of carries over. I think it's really cool. I think it's very eye-catching and science fiction as fuck. And I think it just looks sick. I think it looks sick. And it doesn't go for a very like cartoony art style, you know, it's just kind of like a more realistic art style. And I like that. I like that approach to it. It's pretty cool. I think it works. Now let's go down just to see where this film is ranking at the moment. At the time of this upload, it is number 2,200 in movies and TV and 1,260 in Blu-ray. So this isn't going anywhere anytime, you know, soon. You're not going to miss out. If you don't get it now, it's not going to be sold out or anything like that. You're definitely good and in the clear. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have this film, I think this would be and you want to get it, I think this is a good release to pick this up on. And then this is not the only It Came From Outer Space Steelbook release, though. There is another one. If you go on eBay and type in It Came From Outer Space Steelbook, there is a second one that's also a 4K. And this is a UK Universal import. And it's pretty badass, in my opinion. It's got its pros and cons compared to the one that we just looked at. So I'm gonna blow this up. So this is like a limited collector's edition, limited to 1,000. It comes with this rigid slipcase right here. Then here's the steelbook it comes with. It's just totally different from the one we just looked at, and we'll look at a better picture in that in a second. You have like a film cell replica. Here's the artwork. You have a booklet down here. You have art cards over here. And the Steelbook cover art designed by Graham Humphreys. I don't know who designed the other one that Universal's putting out right now. That's on pre-order. I wish I can give him credit, but I don't know who it is. But this one down here says Graham Humphreys. There's the disc artwork, exclusive to the UK and limited to 1,000. Pretty cool. Really, really like inclusive release, right? I like that. And then here's the artwork for the Steelbook. I actually like this one a lot. I think it's really sick. I think it doesn't have that realistic look like the one that on pre-order looks like. There's more of that cartoony kind of, not cartoony, but just like artistic style to it. Not so much realism with it. But I love the collage that's going on with these guys right here and the black shadows with the some plants and trees from the desert. You have the house back here, a little bit of a car. This thing, which I'm assuming is the eyeball or something. This other creature, and the blend of the colors, I just think it looks really cool. You don't really see too many steelbooks that have that like tie-dye looking effect to it, and when it does have something like this steelbook does, it's really, really eye-catching. And then if you look at the back, it's totally different. It feels like I always say this too, the back artwork should never outdo the front, in my opinion. It should always be just as good, but I don't think it should outdo the front, because the front is the front. But with this one, dude, like I honestly feel like you can pose this up the front or the back, and they're both just as good. I don't know if I can say one is better than the other. They're two totally different artworks in their own respect, but they hit just as hard, in my opinion. I like them both a lot. Like, this is fucking sick. I love the little taglines, like amazing, exciting, spectacular. It just feels so old school, so throwback. But then, if you look at the one that's coming out on pre-order now, this is very, like I said, a lot more desert, a lot more science fiction vibe with it, and definitely a more of a realistic vibe, obviously, as compared to the other, artwork. And then here's the inside artwork as well. I don't know the inside artwork of this one. I'm not sure what that looks like, or the disc artwork. But yeah, but anyways, so to compare and contrast the two, obviously you have the difference in the artwork. All right, they're both 4K. However, this does not come with a Blu-ray or a digital copy. To my knowledge, it does not come with the Blu-ray or a digital copy. And but it does come with the cool, slipcover and this other, replica stuff and booklet and art card. So if you're into all that, that's a pro that this other Universal release does not have. But if we look at the bonus features, you can see the first one is the universe according to Universal, which both releases have. An original documentary on It Came from Outer Space. This release right here has this documentary. The new release that's coming out on May 5th does not come with this documentary. It does not include an original documentary on It Came from Outer Space. So that is a difference in the special features between these two. It comes with the feature commentary with film historian Tom Weaver and the theatrical trailer, which both releases are coming with. So the only difference in the special features, not the only difference actually. One of the differences is this one has an original documentary, the new one doesn't. But the new one has the film in 3D on Blu-ray, which this one doesn't. So, I mean, I guess you got to weigh your pros and cons with it, whatever's worth it to you. And this one's obviously more money. It's limited to 1,000. This is posted for like $65. But if you wanted just the Steelbook itself, though, and don't care about the outer box, you don't care about the special features, you just simply want this artwork on 4K, then you can go on diabolicdvd.com and get it for $29.99. It is on sale. Normally at $41.99, but right now it's $29.99, and you will earn 30 points when you buy this product as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Is it a pre-order? Is it a pass? Low-key, I think this is a pre-order. If you don't own this film already, I would say it's a pre-order. I haven't even seen the film. That's assuming this film is actually good and worth it. I'm talking about strictly from a art point of view, and including the special features as well, because the special features is pretty cool. The fact that it has the 3D version. And it's 4K, and it has the Blu-ray, and it has, the digital, and it's $30. When, a lot of times a Steelbook is like $45 coming, right out the gate, and doesn't even come with, sometimes it can be very bare bones. So I don't know, this would be like a double dip kind of scenario. But if you don't have it and you like this movie, then I would say this is probably a pre-order for sure. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day to check out my channel and to support my channel. In the meantime, happy collecting. Peace.